Hey, what's up guys? Ciel-Sensei here, welcome back to more Kagetsu Tohya. Last time we finished off the main story, but we did not get into the side stories, 10 Nights of Dream stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that today. I'm gonna start from just do top to bottom, but before we get into that, let's see what the Type Moon Daily Message has to say. Type Moon's release barbecue. The sound director, who looks the best, eats the most meat. Okay. Cool. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information, but alright. Start game, 10 Nights of Dream, and we're gonna start with good luck, Ciel-Sensei. Hey Meridak. The beginning. Miss Ciel, do you have a moment? Spring is in full bloom. After the entrance ceremony in April, the principal called me. Yes? Okay, so we're in Ciel's POV. For a second I thought it was maybe like Shiki talking to Ciel, but I don't know why he would call her Miss. Alright. What hardware are you using for Fate Extra, and why didn't you give in to say it? I'm using PPSSPP, and I actually have another part that I just recorded that I did use save states in. I just honestly, I for the longest time I just forgot it was a thing I could do in emulators. That's really it. I just don't think about it until bad things have already happened, if that makes sense. It's like bad stuff happens, then I'm like, wait a fucking minute. In my head I'm like, god damn it, I could have save stated before doing that round, and then it's like yeah, it's just it's not a thought that goes through my head when I'm playing, I guess. Yes? What is it, principal? Oh god, this guy. Oh, he's the principal? Oh. Okay.
Yes, I have something of importance to say to you.
He laughs while slightly shaking his face and belly. I knew something was amiss, but a mere teacher like me couldn't possibly throw a punch or a kick at the principal. Oh, wait. Okay.
You see, we haven't finished dividing up the incoming freshmen into classes. We have quite a few special cases this year.
Special cases? Okay, it's not base time? Okay. That makes more sense.
Yes. Their attitudes are okay, but they have some other problems. Since it's bothersome to divide them up, I thought maybe we could round them up and put them in one class.
He thought? There's something wrong with a principal who says such things after school started.
We'll call them Class Q.
Not that we're in a real timeline, just okay.
From now on, please look at their behavior as well as their education.
I would like to refuse, but do I have the power? No.
Please don't say such things. It won't be that troublesome.
Right, yeah, no, your eyes looking like that definitely isn't... Definitely not a red flag. That's for sure.
Say, I'll let you keep the one student with the highest score. You can have the student in your class or teach a student specially on a one-on-one basis.
Okay.
If the student doesn't suit you, you can Huh? What? Huh? I'm sorry. She can what now?
You can kidnap him and sell him to some fishermen. Okay. Then I'll do it. It really wouldn't matter if I refused, right?
Your understanding of the situation is outstanding.
He chuckles lightly. Okay, that's not disturbing at all. I follow the principal to the special class. Whew, something really bugs me. Yeah, I wonder what it could be. Maybe the principal, you know, alluding to you kidnapping someone?
So, Miss Ciel will be your teacher for the day.
The principal announces to the students. When was it okay to be out of uniform in the school? Well, the wide variety of students in the classroom makes for a bit of a livelier mood. Let me guess, it's gonna be Hisui, Kohaku, Akiha, Shiki, probably Arquid, and maybe, Arihiko. Maybe. Possibly, we'll see. I'll say, just fix something really quick there, yeah.
Everyone, please greet your teacher.
The students stand up from their chairs and greet me. The Q class students all seem like they have an attitude. Even looking at them is... Oh god, it was love at first sight. Ciel, he is your student, you heathen. Mr. Principal. Mr. Principal.
Yes? What is it, Miss Ciel?
That student. The one who's staring out the window absent-mindedly. Who is he?
Ah, yes. His name is Tonoshiki. He doesn't really have any outstanding problems. He may be the only one with a studious mind in his class.
Shiki-kun. Tonoshiki. Does that mean I can do whatever I want with Ciel?
Well, that's if he gets the best grade on the tests. I'll leave the content up to you, so please do your best.
Why the fire? It's here. This year's biggest catch. He's my type. One not swayed by fad of the moment, the glasses, the feeling that even though he has strictness, he'll be persuaded by cute please. Or maybe the feeling that he'll be out of control when he gets angry. Maybe the elegant waistline, the waving black hair, cute baby-like expression. Bingo. My type. Okay. Final answer. Wow. What shall I do? It's enough that such a student is in my class, but one-on-one tutoring after school? In essence, I can lock him up in a room and teach him this and that? I mean, you could. I guess.
It'll all be okay as long as you don't do anything that would bring the police over.
Okay. Fantastic, Mr. Principal. I will follow your footsteps forever. There's a lot wrong here.
It sounds a little... I'll refuse. Please begin your special lesson.
This will go fine, probably. I'm heating up. 25 years of tea. How? Okay. And now my reward for all those years has come. Wait just a moment, Tono-kun. This time I definitely won't lose to that idiot oh. Huh? What? What? Gambate, Ciel-Sensei!
Then I'll explain the rules. And Miss Ciel will test their common knowledge today. Do as you normally would and give them some questions. And the content will be left up to you. The one with the most correct answers by the end of the day will be the class representative of Class Q. Also, there will be 3 chances. You can dismiss those who get 3 answers incorrect.
Okay, and I can ask questions about current events?
No, that won't do. Since it's something from the textbook, it wouldn't be sufficient to gauge someone's personality, would it?
I guess?
So the questions should all be about common sense.
Common sense? But wouldn't it be hard to answer? People's common sense varies inherently.
Please relax. I shall be the judge. I'll be watching over the situation in the back of the class, so if you're having trouble deciding, please refer to me. Oh, there is also a faculty member amongst the students who will make a record of this. Miss Ciel, please teach your lesson as usual.
Indeed. So there's someone from the school amongst the students. I look around as if nothing's happened, and there is indeed someone who would fit the description. Okay, who is it? Even though the rest were chatting amongst themselves, there was one who seemed to observe everything with a slight smile. The one wearing the kimono. Student number 7, Kohaku-san. Yeah, I knew it. I'll try not to dismiss her purposefully. For some reason, I don't think I can win in an information war against her. Yeah, probably not. Mr. Principal, even though these are all special students, there are a lot of girls.
That may be so.
His tendency to just let things slip by like that is one of his worst habits. Well, it doesn't matter. From now on, all the female students are my enemies. That's not very teacher-like behavior. I can tell from a woman's instinct. Okay. Especially the long-haired girl pretending to be his relative, that overly calm maid, and the girl sitting in the back and staring at him are all to be checked on constantly. What? Okay.
Then let's do our best. I'll just observe from the back.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Creepy. Unbefitting of his large size, the principal walks to the back lightly. Then, I'll have them introduce themselves and start the class like normal. Oh god. Here we go. The examiner speaks. Well then, let's begin our class. I'm the teacher of Class A, but for today I'll be your teacher. My name is Miss Ciel. A young teacher. Miss Ciel, who teaches social sciences, greeted us. Then, self-introduction followed naturally. Right. I am Tono Akiha. I transferred from Asagami Private Middle School. Isn't the Asagami school the best of the best? Since you're here, you must have done something wrong, right, Akiya-san? No, Miss Ciel. It's nothing like that. I just wanted to make sure that Nissan doesn't mix with any lowlives. Fair enough, I guess. And I realize now that the choice was the correct one to make. What does that mean? Is that so? Well, it really doesn't concern any of us. Next. And so everyone's brief, really brief introductions continue on. What? Why the hell are you here? Roa, what the hell, man? I haven't done Roa's voice in forever. Oh god. What? How did I even? Oh god, what was it? A female. Oh, that's not it. A female. Yeah, I don't remember how I did his voice. A female teacher. That's nice. Slam. She took a step back unconsciously. What is this? I was wondering who the old mister was, but it's Roasuke? Roasuke, right. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. You entered this high school too? Of course. I'm the leader of Clan Ouroboros after all. Yeah, okay. If I don't get accepted by such a school, I wouldn't be setting a good example for my comrades, would I? I guess not. Roasuke chuckles. Okay. I met him while I was out during the night. Ouroboros gang's leader. Never to be messed with during the night. Blacklisted by many convenience stores. He always buys things over 10,000 yen and pays it all with 1 yen coins. What a fucking demon. Oh my god. That is just satanic behavior. Holy. Like, I think it's worse than just a shoplifting, to be honest. Like, at least for the cashier, like what the cashier is just like, what? Also, how do you even carry 10,000 1 yen coins? Like, you'd have to have like bulging pockets, a bag specifically, like it will. Okay, I mean, he is dedicated to his trolling. I will give him that. Since it's not a criminal act, the police can't do anything about it either. The student in the front seems to have overheard my conversation with Roasuke and turned around. Of course it's fucking Nero. As I thought. I thought he was here too. What? I thought there was someone overtly melancholic with a coat, but it's just you, Nerojo. Okay. Was the rumor that you would be the heir to a kingdom in Hokkaido just a lie? No. That kingdom's already gone under. Even if it withstood, I wouldn't be able to stand it because of its cold weather. So I chose this school, which happens to have the biggest animal club. I thought it'd be a good change of pace. Okay. He speaks as if nothing were out of order. I met him on my nighttime stroll too. He likes so many different types of animals. Yeah, checks out. It's rumored that he collects rare animals from all over the world. Okay, next. Student number 17, Tonoshiki-kun. Oh, okay. I stand up, ignoring Roasuke and Nirojo, who started doodling knots and crosses on their notes. Oh, Satsuki. But I feel as if I'm the center of unwanted attention. Nah, maybe. Tonoshiki-kun, is it? Entrance exam average of 70 points. Passed the interview with an A. Height 173 centimeters. Weight 60 kilograms. Blood type A. Eyesight 20/20. Cooperative and placid attitude. Miss Ciel! Miss Ciel reads my information thoroughly. Even my breast width and shoe size. That's a little weird. But okay, sure. Is everything correct? Asking us, she smiles. Yes, I think they're all correct, but... Alright, and then we'll conclude with the introductions and begin the lesson. Okay. What are you saying? I haven't introduced myself yet. Vampire Satsuki? That's right. Miss Ciel, I didn't get my turn either. Due to the lack of time, it won't matter if we skip you guys. What the hell? I know, it's just like... Okay. Well, let's begin. Those with bad attitudes will be dismissed immediately. Just... I'm getting a little bit angry. I don't know why he's so happy, but Rosuke seems to be enjoying something. Okay. Well, then let me hand out the books. It's not the textbook, so don't mind them too much. Okay, let's see. Who'll have the most trouble with this job? Hisui-san, please hand these out. What? Who'll have the most trouble? Okay, you. Okay. Without a word, the girl goes up to the podium to hand the books out. Eh? She works in my mansion. Yeah? Here, Tonokun. The book was size B5 and had a blue cover. Hisui-chan is carrying books for all of the students. Isn't it a bit too much for only a girl? That's sexist. Thanks. You can leave half of it with me. I'll help you handing them out. Thank you. Hisui-chan bows respectfully and leaves half of them on my desk. Oh god. Ciel, what are you doing? Hisui-chan, no talking with others. Don't pretend to be weak and delay the lesson. Yeah, you'll get on anyone's good side with this attitude. Totally, for sure. Miss Ciel strikes. Hisui-chan hands out the books rather roughly. Okay, that's random battle of music out of nowhere for no reason. Okay. You know what? It's fine. That's I always hear battle music when I was in school. It was normal. Nothing wrong. Okay, then please read your books. In the book, you'll find many commonsensical situations illustrated. I'll be testing you over these materials, so if you have questions, please ask. Okay. Miss, I have a question. Yes? What is it, Rosuke-kun? How's my... I don't want to know what he's saying, to be honest. How's my taste like? Rosuke-kun goes flying. That bastard didn't even need the 3 chances. Well, that's 1 down, and the more the better. Okay, everyone please turn to page 106. Let's think about what the main character's thinking about during the second day. Inversion Impulse 2. Okay. And so Miss Ciel starts the lesson as if nothing has happened. What do you mean nothing did happen? I don't know what you're talking about, Shiki. Thanks to Rosuke's dismissal, the lesson started without much trouble. Miss Ciel, on page 12, Endless Stone, a heroine disappears. What happened? And does it explain anywhere how the vampires came to Japan? Endless Stone? Yes, you pointed out something very important. Normally, a vampire can't cross the sea, since they're weak against sunlight. They can't simply take a ship or an airplane. Alright. So in these cases... Yes, Nirojo-kun?
Maybe they use the advances in technology. It seems very plausible for this vampire who appears until the Black Beast episode to utilize a ship or an airplane.
Yeah? Yeah. Is that so? But then he has no idea when he'll be out in the sun. And since airplanes fly over the clouds, wouldn't that be even more critical to him?
Those worries are unnecessary. A vampire who hasn't conquered sunlight won't come out of his own territory. If he wants to cross the ocean, he must not be influenced by sunlight.
That makes sense. If that's so, he won't have trouble. But Nirojo-kun, what about the blonde vampire? I don't think that one has the common sense to use a plane or anything of the sort. I want to argue, but I can't. So, you know... I wonder if Arquid... If she made it to, like, the coast of China, right? Would a full power Arquid, or, you know, full power aside from... you know, stamping down her vampiric impulse, would she have enough power to jump from the coast of China to Japan? Also, is China on the coast? Hang on. I think it is, right? Yeah, cause the wall goes into the sea. Yeah. I strongly agree. What do you think of her?
Humph. You guys underestimate the princess's knowledge. She understands the structure of human society. You can tell because she rents an apartment to use as her base of operations.
That's true. I see. And then she flew by plane to come to Japan too?
Probably. But I think that her natural method of transportation is by teleporting.
Is that a power Arquid has? Can she teleport?
As a spirit with a free will, the princess can move to anywhere in this world.
Actually, yeah, that would make sense, because she just straight up disappears at the end of her true ending, right? So that would make sense to a degree.
It would be better to describe it as teleportation. Even though sending the matter that makes her up to a different place takes only a few moments, reforming it into a form probably takes a long time. And if the particles of the place are scarce, then reforming would probably be even more difficult.
Oh, the students applaud. With this, Nirojo answers for the 9th time. He definitely has the best record in his class, and Ciel's not gonna be happy about that. Oh yeah, there it is. The annoyed mark. It's not red, so it's not angry quite yet. I would say Gray is probably more very annoyed than anything. Yes, you answered well, Nirojo-kun. Miss Ciel congratulates him. But that smiling face is somehow giving me goosebumps. And then, everyone, since it looks like you've read most of the book, I'll ask questions from now on. If you want to answer, please raise your hand. Sometimes I'll call on you, so be prepared. Yes, answer the class cues, students. It's just starting. What's just starting? The fierceness of the battle peaked. From the original 20 students, now there's only me, Nirojo, and then some female students remaining. Boy. Miss Ciel's traumatizing questions probably left emotional scars on the students who are left. Probably. Up until now, only Kohaku-san and I haven't gotten any answers incorrect. Well, that's because Miss Ciel doesn't call on me, and Kohaku-san answers only when called upon. If the ones left are Akiya-san, Hisui-san, Kohaku-san, Yumizuka-san, and finally Nirojo-kun and Shiki-kun. That's quite the lineup. I'm surprised Arquid wasn't in the class. But I guess... Interesting. Only 7 of the 50 questions remain. Frankly, you guys surprised me. By this stage, I thought more of you students, would have already dropped. Hemph. Don't underestimate us, Miss Ciel. We won't get on our knees just because of some questions. We'll get through the rest of them as if they were nothing. Right, Hisui? Okay. Currently, Tono-kun has answered none. Akiya-sama, Yumizuka-san and I have answered at least 5 times. It looks as if it's impossible for Tono-kun to win with the remaining 7 questions. Unless Ciel asks them all. Toshiki? Hisui-chan and Akiha were both keeping track of the score. That is so. I'm at -0 plus 0. Akiha and Hisui-chan at -1 plus 5. Yumizuka-san -1 plus 3. Kohaku-san -0 plus 2. Nirojo -2 plus 15. Okay, so Ciel has to ask 1 to Nero, and that he has to get wrong, and then he'll be kicked out. And then ask the other 6 all to Shiki, which he needs to get all 6 right. Okay. Well, I guess a comeback will be impossible. I read the scores I have written down on my notes. Yes. If this keeps up, Nirojo-kun will surely win. Even though Ryosuke-kun is also a boss, he's already exited the stage. How childish of Nirojo-kun to keep on staying. It's because I'm studious by nature. Yeah, that's how you got to this point, so that checks out. But I didn't fail the 2 problems on purpose. Miss Ciel's ability to pick out questions is doubtful. Thank you for that comment. Then I'll direct question number 44 to Nirojo-kun. Page 2800, Crimson Grass Field's protagonist goes into his father's room. What's the 5th common sense question the room guardian asked the protagonist? Wow. Miss Ciel, such an impossible question. It's 13235242224. Maybe 33231311521. Or maybe 34145 34512. Nirojo-kun, what are you talking about? I did my best to answer such a ridiculous question. Is there a problem? Nirojo-kun leans back on his chair arrogantly. Is it right? It's the answers to the Magical Amber quiz for the key to the photo. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Miss Ciel looks troubled for a second, and then directs her attention to the person in the back of the class. Mr. Principal, your verdict, please.
It's a pity, but Nirojo-kun's answer won't suffice. If you readers got stuck on this question too, you would do well to make a note of it.
Maybe my digits were off. Yeah, maybe. He leaves the scene cleanly. Okay. Farewell. I won't say anything about your liking for younger people, but it's a little weird, Teach. You know... Yeah, no, he's, he makes a good point. It's none of your business. Losers should leave immediately. Miss Ciel puts a spin into the chalk and throws it at Nirojo. He leaves after absorbing the chalk that looked as if it was fired by a revolver. Okay. Well then, as a fresh start, next question. This one. Yumizuka-san. In Inversion Impulse 3, the protagonist's classmate turns into a vampire, no? Yes, that is so, but... Then here's the question. This extra who didn't know her place and was rumored to beat even the heroine in the popularity poll. With such a rumor, many thought that there was even a scenario for Onin in the main game. But what was the truth of the matter? Amazing. Miss Ciel. She hits Yumizuka with her special attack. It was... Even though she wants to answer, she just can't. Well, that's normal, seeing how her own existence depends on her answer. Oof. I can't hear you, Yumizuka-san. And then Miss Ciel goes in for another strike. Sachin, who can't suppress her own feeling of injustice. And then... I don't know. So she puts her pride foremost.
Oh, if you can't answer, it'll have to be a negative point.
It's fine. My appearance is more important than answering such a question. That's a side of Sachin I haven't seen. Miss Ciel, I have a question. Isn't this a fun disc? I heard a rumor that instead of a boring senpai, a melancholic and unlucky girl would take the main role. But why doesn't she make an appearance? Oh wait, that was Yumizuka. Whoops. Oh, that does sound more interesting. Because it was cut. Miss Ciel answers curtly. Cut? What string got cut? Thank you for being dubiously stupid. What? But that extra's root is cleanly cut out. Wow. Because it doesn't fit with this release, it'll be left in the dark. Since it was completed before this, maybe it'll see the light of day later. Of course, it would take the kind of luck needed to win a lottery. Okay, so they actually did end up finishing Satsuki's route at some point after Tsukihime was released. It would seem, based off this. Why did they never release it as its own... why didn't they release it as like an extra with Kagetsu Tohya? But I don't know. Now, of course, it would take the kind of luck needed to win a lottery. adults are all liars. No, Type Moon is the liar. But to those who expected it, apologies. Finished is a funky term. We don't know if it's file only or action. Oh, okay. So it might just be the script and nothing else. I see. Okay. Frankly, it felt as if our intestines were being cut too. Oh, I can't accept that. You're horrible, Mr. Principal. If you're going to make 7 of these stupid episodes, it would have been okay to put my story in too. Sachin runs towards the principal in the back of the room. The principal just puts on an understanding smile. And then... What the... A cut is a cut! He shouts. I don't believe this! I promise to get revenge on you! Sachin runs out of the classroom crying. Damn. Revenge absolutely unsuccessful. Rip. Humph. Even my episode got cut. Why would I let another person's scenario be in? What do you mean your scenario? Or episode? Mr. Kugumine laughs. Because Kugumine's eldest son was engaged to Akiha, he is said to have played a lot of annoying tricks on Akiha and Hisue. Yumizuka-san. What a pity. Yes, it is. But to us, it might be a good thing. Anyway, her route is a real vampire route, and also has the theme of boy meets girl. Okay. So it could have eclipsed other heroines. That just makes me more excited for her route in the other half of the remake when it comes out. Which, you know, the JP release of the other side is probably not going to be until like 2026. And then in the West, probably like 2028. So, heck, and that's probably being generous. I guess his scenario got cut, so it doesn't just show. Oh, it's in one of the side stories. Okay, that makes more sense. I was thinking maybe he had more of a role in the main game for a minute, but no. Yeah, it's just being a scenario here makes more sense. See, especially that. Akiha-san, please don't gossip during class. Bam! The chalk flies like a bullet. Akiha avoids by merely tilting her head. The student and the teacher stare at each other. It looks like these two will be like this this whole scenario.
Miss Ciel, we don't have much time. Won't you ask the next question?
Okay, then the next question. On page 81, whom does the protagonist think of? I don't know. If one were to suppose that this playmate of his in his childhood days were his first love, would the first love become true?
The air becomes really heavy.
Akiha, Hisui-chan, and Kohaku-san all observe each other as if waiting for the next move. But this is Miss Ciel's trap. Even though first love could become true, it would not be likely that the principal would approve of such a thing. Hisui stands up. Even though she knows the truth. Oh, his first love will definitely become true. Hisui-chan answers.
Gah! Then it won't be interesting.
The rage of the principal. Tusk. Hisui-chan quietly sits back down. Yes, it's a pity, Hisui-chan. I was a little touched, but there's no way to go against the principal's decision. And more wrong, and you'll be dismissed, Hisui-chan. Yes, I know.
Oh, poor Hisui.
And then continuing with the topic of the protagonist and the little girl, the relatively germophobic protagonist has two maids with him.
Yeah?
A-san, who cooks well, and B-san, who cleans well. And then, which would suit the protagonist better?
Ugh.
Hisui-chan gulps. Even though she needn't have answered, she takes a deep breath and...
Personally, I think B will be better.
And so she falls straight into Miss Ciel's trap again.
No, that won't do. The protagonist is germophobic, so A-san, who can cook well, would suit him better.
Oh, am I the only one who thinks that doesn't make sense? Like, hang on a minute. If he's germophobic, wouldn't he want the one that cleans better? That doesn't make any... Okay, you know what? Whatever.
They would complement each other more.
Hisui bows her head silently. So there are only 3 left now. Me, Kohaku, and Akiha.
Okay, and then a question for Kohaku-san.
It's just a trap, Hisui. If she can clean after himself, who should he date?
Yeah, I know who it's referring to, but I just thought... I mean, I guess in a way it makes sense because he would probably want to clean his own stuff, I guess? Because someone else touching his stuff to clean it would then leave their germs even slightly... yeah, I guess. I don't know, I just think... I don't know. Yeah. But then on the inverse... You have someone else handling his food, which, I don't know. Okay, then a question for Kohaku-san. In the protagonist's mansion, there are 2 maids. How much is their salary?
That's a good question.
What?
Akiha looks surprised.
Huh? That's an uncomfortable question. There are no references to the question in Tsukihime. Of course. I can't tell Nissan such a thing. If I say there is no set salary, he'll treat me like a monster or a demon.
Wait, what? Did you just admit you don't pay them? Akiha.
But if that's the question, I'll answer it. I didn't tell Akiha-san, but their salary was set by Makihisa-sama.
Oh.
If they were to ever leave the mansion, it would be enough for them to live comfortably.
Well, that's good.
The amount is XX. X. When they leave the mansion, they'll open a classy tea shop somewhere.
XXX? That much? Both of them? Akiha, Miss Ciel, and I are all surprised.
Yes. And please keep it a secret from Hisui-chan.
Wait, are you stealing Hisui's cut? What the hell? Wow. Kohaku-san clears the question even Miss Ciel didn't know the answer to. Yeah, gee, I wonder why.
Miss Ciel, There are only 2 questions left now. Since it's almost time to dismiss all the students, please hurry up. Kohaku-san gives Miss Ciel a meaningful smile. Miss Ciel nods and heads towards the blackboard. This question will be about common sense. Actually, wait. No my promise.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does Ciel get like a... I assume Ciel gets like a stipend from the church for living expenses, but probably only living expenses, I would think. I doubt she has like expendable income. Like, they'll probably give her enough to pay rent and eat. So, yeah. And if she ever happens, Satsuki also has money problems. True. Yeah, a high school student whose family life seemed somewhat dubious. Probably doesn't have any cash. Arquid's a weird one, right? Like, she has money, I think? I mean, obviously because she rents an apartment, but like... Yeah, I wonder what if Arquid's financials look like. I don't know. If this question will be about common sense. Oh, she can just she just spawn gold. Oh, well, that makes okay. That's fair. Today, people say bigger is better, and it applies to women's breasts too. Okay, I see where this is going. I can see Akiha's eyebrows scrunch up. Then, is the average breast size of a woman 73? Of course it is. Akiha stands up from her seat with so much force. Ho-ho, you answered, Akiha-san. Then let's ask Mr. Principal in the back. Mr. Principal, is a bust size of 73 the average? Miss Ciel's and Akiha's focus turns towards the principal. He smiles as usual and then... Ha! He turns away as if he just heard something unbelievable. Kugamine, that just now. What's the meaning of it? It's useless to threaten the principal, Akiha-san. What's there is there, and what's not is not. We're not exactly talking about your breasts. So please don't act so fidgety. Akiha sits down again, unsatisfied. Okay, now it'll be over with the next one. The long day is about to come to an end. Well, there were a lot of questions about the protagonist. The last question will be about his little sister. Oh yeah, totally, like the last one wasn't. Okay, sure. The protagonist and his sister are siblings, but they're not related by blood. If this is the case, can they marry? Oh god. There's no need to even answer that. Of course they can marry. No, they should. Okay, Akiha, chill out. No, they should marry. Akiha stands up with a fiery aura. Akiha-sama, wouldn't that really be a bit of a stretch? Why? Since they're not related by blood, there will be no problem with them marrying. That is, suppose the protagonist finds out that he's adopted, but his birth certificate is no more. So since he has to live under his current name, he really can't marry his little sister.
True.
That's true.
Or, whoops.
That's true. Even if he finds out that he's adopted, since he's a righteous type, won't he find a marriage to a close relative unacceptable? Such things, even though...
Wait, I don't think that's very, I don't think that's legal or ethical.
Even though Nissan refuses, I'll take him to the wedding on a leash.
Uh-huh.
And no matter what anyone says, nothing can bother two people in love. If the love is pure, even... I don't know, okay. I understand Akiya-sama's feelings well, but we're discussing what's right and wrong. And God isn't the one to decide.
Kohaku-san points to the back of the room. And there... You can't break the law! The raging principal. What? And raging Ciel.
Okay. Then the lesson ends here.
Tono-kun bows for the end of class. Kohaku besides him Kohaku beside him bothers me, but it'll only be for now.
Good job, class. Looking at the results, the best student is Tono Shiki-kun.
What, shouldn't it be Kohaku? Because she has 3 correct and none wrong, whereas he's 0 for 0 and 0.
The best student is Tono Shiki-kun. Shiki-kun will transfer to Class A tomorrow morning, so if you will.
Hehehe. After taking him to the social studies room, I'll ask him this and that.
Okay.
Since he just came to high school, he probably doesn't have a lover, but I still need to do my best to fend them off early.
Miss Ciel. Yes. What is it, Tono-kun?
Kohaku-san answered many more times. Yeah. I didn't even participate in the lesson. True. Kohaku-san nods in acknowledgement.
No. Kohaku-san doesn't matter. There was a faculty observer among the students, and Kohaku-san is that person. So Kohaku-san's grades don't matter.
Let me guess. It wasn't Kohaku. A surprised Shiki-kun. Even his surprised expression is lovely. No. Miss Ciel, the truth is... Yeah.
I don't know anything about this faculty observer.
Kohaku-san and Shiki-kun almost simultaneously say that. Yeah. That means... Mr. Principal?
I did tell you, didn't I? It's not good to just follow someone your whole life. Did you really think that a normal kid such as Tono-kun would get put in class Q?
He laughs while his belly sways.
Then that means the student I'm getting is not Tono-kun, but... Yeah, it's me, Miss Ciel.
She looks so happy, too.
okay. Let's frame this in like let's pretend for a moment this took place in like the actual timeline for a moment, okay? Kohaku and Hisui probably never got a real school experience, right? They were given an education, sure, but they didn't go to like a public school, I don't think. So it would honestly be in character for Kohaku to actually be psyched to be in like a school, class setting. Like, cause it'd be new for her. A normal thing that she never got to do. So I think in character, it would actually make sense for her to be happy for this. Personally. Feeling nauseous, I forcefully support my body that wants to collapse. It's very regrettable that I can't take Shiki-kun. But the new term has only just started. Now that we've at least met, I can develop this relationship into other things. Hey Gogeta, yeah, we're pretty much at the end of the good luck Ciel-Sensei. Tono-kun, you see? Hey, Principal, is the Class Q test done? At that moment, the voice of someone who hasn't made an appearance this whole time. Oh, it's Arkwid. Miss Arkwid. Shiki-kun's face turns red. Oh, God. Yahoo! Good job being a faculty observer, Shiki. What? Stop, we're at school. It won't look good if you cling on so much. Even though he denies it, he looks pretty happy. You! What are you two doing? No. Arkwid is my acquaintance, or something like that. Yeah, a good acquaintance,
Well, we did that too. So it's not much use trying to hide it.
Ayo! Just, okay, I mean, they're just putting it out there, I guess.
Plus, the principal allowed us to.
The principal?
Yeah, so Shiki's mine. And we're going to go out to play. And don't bother us, Ciel.
Arkwid clings onto Shiki-kun's neck. What? Stop it! Really stop. Thank you for your lesson today, Miss Ciel. Arkwid, co-worker, rival teacher, is my lifetime opponent. She took away Shiki-kun, and behind them is Kohaku-san, who smiles as if I'm pathetic. Oh no. And also the principal, who smiles as if he really is happy.
Miss Ciel, you really are an extra.
Oof. Oh god.
You can't take the main role.
Punch! Kick! The principal goes flying. If it were going to turn out this way, I should have just ended it around page 2. It's too cruel. I'm always an extra. Was I born to be so? Can I never be the main heroine? I collapse involuntarily.
What are you talking about? You have your own points of attraction.
Yeah, you have canonically the biggest bust of all the girls.
For example, you have your own plethora of character sprites.
Kohaku-san smiles for me. She's decent. Among all the heroines, I think I can get along with Kohaku-san the most. And add on to that the fact that she was 5th in the second popularity poll.
Thank you, Kohaku-san. How about we go out for a drink? Okay, if you'd like me to accompany you.
Oh, 4 and 5 are having a good time. Even though for me personally, I think they're 3 and 4 respectively. For me personally, because I cannot get over how bad Akiha is in literally every route except for the last like 4 days of her own route. Like, she is shit in every goddamn route except for the latter half of hers. She's annoying. Kohaku-san sympathizes with me.
Let's go to the meeting room.
Or that, whoops, I don't know why I started doing Akiha.
Let's go to the meeting room. There's a lot of beer there.
Yes, today I'll get drunk.
I'm underage. What are you saying? Physically, I'm underage too.
I mean, yeah, I guess. The 2 losers who walk the hallway at sunset. Next time, I'll get that idiot vampire. If I join forces with Kohaku-san, there's nothing that can stand in our way. Yeah, sure. You tell yourself that. Oh, man. I will say, I guess going off, the whole popularity pool thing just now, Hisui is my favorite girl, but her route is definitely the weakest, I would say. Like, yeah, her route just doesn't have anything super compelling in it. But she's still my favorite. But anyway, what do you think about the planetarium? I don't know. That beautiful twinkling of the future that will never fade, no matter when. All the rumors on the web are waiting for you. Okay. Is this unlocked yet? No. Need more training. I assume I just have to finish all of the 10 Nights of Dreams. And maybe the other version of Day 44. If I had to make a guess. But anyway, that was good. That was fun. No matter the timeline or, if it's skit, whatever. Ciel gets shafted by Arquid. That's rough. She can never catch a break, but anyway, that's gonna do it. I believe I considered maybe doing a second one, but like Red Demon God, right? That one was like almost 2 hours. If I ended up doing another one that's that long, then I would have to stop halfway through, and it would, yeah. A Story for the Evening is the longest one, yeah. By far, wow. Red Demon God was like 1 hour and 40 minutes. How long is like A Story for the Evening then? Is it like 2.5 hours? 3 hours? Oh wait, someone told me that the Shiki disappearing at the end of Akiha's good end is explained in KT. I assume that's one of these, right? Probably one of these two, Story for the Evening or Crimson Moon, if I had to guess. I'm pretty sure someone told me that. That is a story? Okay. So yeah, we're definitely, I mean, I was gonna go top to bottom anyway, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
I don't probably do it on like Monday or something. I don't know, because I'm not. We'll see. Yeah, because I've been. That was my thing at the end of Akiha's good end. I was like, what happened to him? We got the hint after the credits, I think, where Akiha was like confident that he was out there somewhere, and I was just like, what the fuck happened? He's just gone. So, looking forward to that one. I'll finally get fucking closure for that ending. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, tomorrow will be more Melty Blood. Sure, that'll be fun. Hopefully whatever route I end up on in Melty Blood tomorrow isn't as bad as doesn't have anything as bad as Gyakuha, because God, that was frustrating. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Peace. Oh, I don't remember those very well, but I think the Tono Family Con game is my favorite one. Yeah, that one, Tono Family. Yeah, that's the ones in white are like fan-made scenarios, I think someone said, right? So I don't know if they're canon or not. I don't know. But yeah, I caught that just before I hit end stream, so I wanted to address that. I wonder what that means. 10 is considered canon. Dawn? Okay. Not that canon matters in Old Suki because yeah, that's true. I mean, it kind of does. It's its own canon, right? Whereas the remake has its own new, like, separate universe canon. The old stuff is its own, like, I don't know. Oh, I was just thinking about this. When the Western version of the remake drops and I play that, I'll also have to play the new Melty Blood, Type Lumina. So, I still have a lot of things to get through as far as Type Moon. Sorry, my bad. Fate Extra CCC also got a finished fan translation, didn't it? I saw an article on that like a month ago pop up on my like Google News feed. Fate Extra CCC English. Yeah, Fate Extra CCC English patch released. I'm happy to be able to make both the CCC English patch and the Perfect patch. I hope with this release we finally deliver to you the ultimate Fate Extra experience. Thank you to everyone on the team for making the stream possible. And thank you all for sticking with us for all this time. So yeah, when I finally get through Extra, I'll have to play CCC too. So yeah, I got a lot of things to do. Speaking of, I should probably... Yeah, I'll probably play more Extra later, at some point. But sorry, I went off on a tangent. That's my bad. I'm sorry. God, I've made this awkward, haven't I? Yeah, I'm gonna... 10 years? How long is CCC? I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I know it's probably just, a passion project. So they probably, because they can't dedicate all day, every day to it. But, like, CCC is, like, not that long, right? Fate Extra CCC length. The average player would finish this game in 24 hours. Oh, that's... Wait, no, how long is Fate Extra CCC? How long to be main story? 41.5 hours. Main plus sides, 55.5. I see multiple different things giving different numbers. Either way, it looks like it's longer than I thought it was. I thought it maybe... okay. CCC had one of the translator holding all the other group projects hostage for the sake of finishing. Okay, that's kind of extreme. I mean, hopefully not in like a super malicious holding of hostage way. Mildly concerning, but okay. But yeah. Anyway, sorry. I've just gone off on tangents and after tangent here at the end. Anyway, sorry. Tomorrow, Melty Blood. I don't think I'm doing it. And then Monday I'll probably do Story for the Evening or something along those lines. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll actually outro this time. And I'll catch y'all later. Peace.